Warning: the gameplay in this stream is being performed by amateurs and under the moderation of amateurs. While Karlton is an EA partner and this is an EA-sponsored stream, Karlton and the moderators must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any gameplay performed on this stream. So we have to do this every once in a while, and it's never easy. So this person up here is named Marvin Terrell Gator, 28 years old, 3-year-old daughter, the member of the Renegades O-Funk League. Passed away yesterday. A good reminder. Play a game to make good connections. One of his league mates reached out to me. Obviously suffering. So it's a good reminder. Hug your loved ones, Fred says. But keep in contact with your league mates. Let them know you love them. Even though it's just a game, you never know when you're not going to get a chance to see him again. We'll, before doing anything else, take a moment of silence. Prayers out to his league mates. More importantly, prayers out to his wife and daughter. Tough. It was someone from Renegades O-Funk. J. Ross reached out. J. Ross is a member of the stream. You know, every once in a while, a little bit of context for what we do is important, right? Something happens. Game's broken. Something comes out late. We get a player we don't like. We drop a drive. Player doesn't catch the ball. Fumbles. It's context, right? It's context. That notwithstanding, we are here. We've got lots of stuff to do tonight. What do we have? Let's see. Tonight is our monthly Field Pass tournament. We have been competing all month, trying to qualify folks for that. You'll have a few more chances to qualify tonight before we get started. We will give you a few chances. If not, we will open up our Field Pass qualifier redemption to allow you to participate. The winner of that gets their choice of a Season 1 to Season 7 Marvel or 2 foils. Second place, select a foil. Third and fourth place, select an iconic. Now, we have had activity feed going on. Poor Normie subbed up right as we were getting the transition, so he didn't actually get any transition on that one, and I feel kind of bad about that one. But Normie's in. 27 months for Normie. 215 is in with the 215 bits. Thank you, 215. Shy is in with 100 bits. Kicks off the hype train. Papa Lim is in. 3 months. Tier 1. Straws the chat for Papa Lim. Boom is in with Prime. There we go. Says 17 months of greatness, but it's actually 18. Counting sometimes is a struggle for all of us. Boom. Regardless, that gets Boom a new Sub badge, Big Lou in with the bits. So stars in the chat for everybody. I appreciate each and every single one of you that are here, each and every one of you that's been with us. We are sneaking up later this month. 3 years we've been doing this. So stars in the chat for Normie215, Shy, Papa Lim, Boom, and Big Lou. Let's kick this thing off. If you're not qualified, what does that mean? That's a fantastic question. So over the course of the month, we will do events where we'll qualify people. We'll have tournaments where we qualify finishers. If none of those happen to hit for you, you can always do a channel point redemption to get qualified to participate in tonight's tournament. Tonight is the only tournament we have each month that anybody can participate, but only the qualified folks are able to make the top 4. In the top 4, we try and do live. Technology allows us to do it. We'll get everybody to come in. We'll all hop in a league and do a league championship for the top 4 after we do one night of qualifying just with our folks that have already made it in. So, that notwithstanding, that's the normal night for us. So what happens is we'll have a few spins, probably like 5 tonight because we got a bunch going on. Probably kick that off around 9 o'clock. Dustin will validate all of our scores that are in. Anybody that is in will hop into my Discord, which should be there anyway. Get notifications when we go live, but also get notifications whenever giveaways go live. It's also Field Pass Monday. Normally it's like Field Pass Thursday, but like it's not Thursday. So we'll give away some field passes tonight. I'll toss in a couple to get us going, just to kick us off right. We have our regular giveaways to do, and I don't know if you happen to hear it, but we may just have a Season 8 Field Pass review. Nope. Reveal. That's the word. And then we'll review. It'll be a fun night. Yes. And so someone had asked earlier if they could transfer their qualifications. No, you cannot transfer qualifications. But with your redemption, and you can only have one redemption, you can choose to redeem it for somebody else. What we don't want is people entering a bunch of stuff to try and get it and then just transferring it off to somebody else, taking it from someone who was trying to win it. But if you've earned the channel points and you want to spend them to qualify somebody else, that's cool with me. Limit of 1. How do you gift a subscription? So you go to Luigi, you go down to sub. I think you have to be subbed up to gift one, but I'm not sure. But should be like down under the screen somewhere. If you think you should be qualifying, that's a great point, Dustin. Thank you so much. If you think you should be qualified already, but you type !EOS in this chat and it's saying you are not qualified, send Dustin a whisper ASAP. We are kicking off the tournament probably around like 9 o'clock tonight. So we need to make sure everything's on the up and up as we move forward. Perfect. And you would have qualified through Marbles. You would have qualified through all the other tournaments on all of the other streams, and everything else. So, Dustin, is that it? Oh, other things. The top 4 will be joining a league that I am making tonight, that I make every Field Pass tournament, and we're going to do it league championship style in there, all Madden drives, everything else. Which means if you are gunning for the top 4, which is where the prizes are, you need to make sure your LVL drives are in. So you've got, 40-ish minutes to go knock them out? Nice thing is there's no cooldown with the leagues. Knock out your drives. Come participate tonight. If you're in the top 4, then you can leave your league, go do our LC, and you can just hop back into your league tonight before anything happens. There you go. Hey, Jack. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate you. Stars in the chat. All right. We ready to get going? We ready to get going? Isn't it still another 3 hours before people play? It depends. It depends. It depends. People, it used to change. People used to wait till the end. Now people are all getting them down. Nope. You're just in time, Thor. What's up, Lost Soul? Just in time. Long pour for a long night. Hopefully we have not had any issues tonight. For those of you who are asking, this is the house drink of choice. Starbucks premium coffee drink. Oh, I don't know if I have a green thing for tonight's Guess That Green thing. We may be in trouble. We may not be playing Guess That Green thing. I'll have to see what I can find. All right. Let's do this thing, huh? All right, season 8. Special teams. Special teams. Do we know the positions? I missed Nick's stream. Do we know the positions? Start off special teams. Punter. I went the wrong way. Oh, just a second. Ha! I'm in the wrong one. I'm in the wrong one. There we go. That was my kid. That was my kid. Jake Camarda. Hunter. Yes. She will be in as a 183. So we've had the kicker, the last one. Had the kick returner, the one before. And I think the kick returner, the one before that. So the punter makes sense. Especially for those of you that are overall chasing, right? Pick up one of these. Probably a big increase over whatever random iconic punter you picked up along the way. Get one, toss them in for the boost. I have the stats. Does anybody actually care about the stats? Does anybody actually care about the stats? All right, so let's do a full breakdown on the stats. Kicking. He kicks the ball with power. Not so much with accuracy. And his ball carrier vision. Dreadful. Dreadful ball carrier vision. All right. Next one. Derek Brown. Defensive tackle. Defensive tackle. Another one of those positions. I don't know what you have for defensive tackle. I still have a Marvel player at defensive tackle. So he can go. He can go. Oops, too far. There you go. 193 speed. 188 acceleration, 206 strength, 175 agility. You actually like to see that higher. 128 jump. Doesn't seem to matter because the defensive linemen are batting down everything right now. 202 awareness, 200 play rec, which isn't bad, 200 tackle, 199 hit power, 193 pursuit, and then the pass rush, 205 block shed, 195 finesse moves, 203 power moves. Not bad. Not bad. It's a quick defensive tackle. I don't know if you want to pop that in as an under tackle or what. So I'm looking at this. This is a foil card for me. Hunter was not. This is going to end up being a foil card for me. Pick up the overall. We'll talk about the overall gates. What's the trade-in? Well, you see, it's the same one. 3 of the Browns, 1 of the Camarda, 1 of the player to be named later. Girl dad, type in exclamation oops. Exclamation oops. So these are the foil stats. You can see it up there in the upper left. I'm going to tell you right now, multiple times over the course of the next month, I'm going to be referring to this as free safety iconic foil Brown. I promise you, every once in a while, you get these abbreviations or the acronyms, and it's a position, and it just screws with my mind. I promise. Oops. It's OOPS. Yeah, Showstopper was SS. Don't do that. Don't do that. There you go, girl dad. Like, if you put in your stuff, don't do that, because it, like, resets everything. All right, next position. I'm actually kind of low-key excited about this one. I didn't get the card. I didn't get the one with the set, so it got messed up. So I had to do this one. Alex Highsmith. Ignore, I'm assuming this is the foil version. I'm excited about this one. Linebacker, not middle linebacker, but built like an edge rusher. I think that's the foil version. Here are the stats. Look at this thing. This is the foil version. 198, so that was a picture of the foil, not the regular one. 207 speed, 212 acceleration, 197 agility, but strength off the chart, good awareness, good play rec. .209 tackle, 199 hit power, 204 pursuit. This is a 3-4 edge rushing terror. I know a lot of you right now are running 3-4 defenses. This card is going to be perfect for you. Here's where it gets a little sketch. 130 press, that's all right. 173 man, 183 zone, 182 catch, 177 catch in traffic. Not gonna be playing in space for you. Not going to be playing in space for you. It's not great, but it's not terrible. This is a guy coming downhill off the edge. Gonna sack the quarterback. Gonna tackle the ball carrier. I don't know if you want him dropping back into coverage much. Most people run anyway. To a point. But this is going to be a problem, especially for those of you in LVL, especially in Hall of Fame LVL. This is a guy that's going to play strong, and when you get the Hall of Fame LVL bumps, all those Way up. All right, you ready for the next one? Here's your wide receiver. The Sun God. 183 on the base, 198 on the foil. Nick was excited about this one on stream, you could tell. We'll get to that, Klutzy. We'll get to that in a minute. You want the stats? Look at this. Y'all wanted a burner. Got a burner. 215 quickness on a 198 baseline on the overall, 213 speed, 217 on the acceleration, 202 on the agility, 203 on the jump. Let's look at the stats that matter. You run blocking fans are not going to be super happy. You run blocking fans are not going to be super happy. But look at the receiving. 199 release, 210 route, 206 on the catch, 213, nope. 203 catching traffic, 201 on the special catch. It's not great. It's not bad. It's not great. I'm working on it, Johnny Guns. I'm working on it, Johnny Guns. All right, I'm going to pause here. I'm going to check one thing. I want to know who your favorite player is. I want to know who your favorite player is. I'm going to clear out one more thing because there's something in here that I'm not sure y'all are supposed to see. So I'm going to make sure I get that cleared out right quick. The Highsmith, I am excited about the Highsmith, honestly. I am excited about the Highsmith. So I don't know if it was supposed to be in there or not, but the names of the upcoming promo were in here. Promos. Just want to make sure we get that cleared out. Because you know what? We like doing reveals. And we don't want to do a reveal that's too much. Because that creates a bit of a problem. For me and for everybody. Alrighty. You ready to get going on the Marvels? You ready to get going on the Marvels? Get going on the Marvels. First one. There you go. CJ Gardner-Johnson. Safety. Thought it was coming in, right? Thought it was coming in. Started off with the Palamalu. And then we had cornerback came in with Tillman. We went back to quarterback already. We skipped safety. We're like, hey, wait a minute. We skipped the safety. There we go. Lions getting all the love. Trade-in set looks completely familiar. Y'all are familiar with this one. 6 of the iconic players. That's what I cleared out. Take a look-see at the stats. .222 on the overall with 229 speed, 231 acceleration, 213 agility is good. 225 tackle, 225 hit power, 230 pursuit. The hybrid safety. So it's not just sitting back in zones coming down. Those of you that watch the stream know that it's been my opinion consistently that if you want to stop the run, the safeties are the key, along with good game planning, to consistent run stops. Absolutely crucial. Absolutely crucial. 212 block shed. Decent coverage. Good coverage. Press 224 man, 230 zone. All right, so I have to admit when I was doing the editing on the other one, I accidentally cropped out the name of who it was. So this one's going to look a little bit different because it's got both of the marbles. But you know what? It'll make for a great screenshot. You ready for the marble? Boom.
This is lit.
Kenneth Walker the third. Kenneth Walker the third. Here is your complete Season 8 rollout. Ends on 5/2. Someone check the dates. What's 5/2? 5/2 is a Tuesday. Ends Tuesday morning, 10:30 a.m. So there it is. Looking at the stats. Against a 222 pace, 235 quickness. 232 speed, 230 acceleration. It's an elusive back. Some of y'all hate that. I love it. One of my favorite backs ever. The Tyreek Hill out of position. Decent carry. Truck's not terrible against a 222 base. Truck's not terrible. Got good juke moves. Look at the receiving yardage too. 200 route, 213 catch, 209 catch in traffic, 202 spesh. All right, so those are the players. You may be asking yourself, what's his speed, Phoenix? 232 with 238 acceleration. How about that punter? You may be asking yourself, how do I get all of these wonderful players? Sun God is your milestone player all the way up at the top. Milestone player. 55-65. 59-50. So right out of the gate, Highsmith. Boom. Ignore the middle linebacker thing. I think that's old. Yeah, this is what they're talking about here. I think this is old. Ignore this. It's there. I think it's just a vestige from an old one. Wide receiver. We've seen the wide receiver. It's wide receiver. Gates on both of these look reasonable. I think most people can probably hit those fairly early.
About God.
10K milestone, 65-10. I'm getting there, Jiggles. 65-10, final milestone. Yep, this is the journey. It's the linebacker. 65-10 all the way out. I had to stretch. To get the 10K milestone. This one, I got it with room to spare. We haven't even done that yet. Like, this thing drops tomorrow morning. I got Chase. I haven't even gotten Chase yet. I kept my boosts at like 8% for special teams, and I still hit it without Chase. So the upside to that is it gives me 7 more days to build Chase, to get him in and get him rostered. Meanwhile, linebacker should be peeling off tomorrow. Can I show the first player gate? First one is 5565. The foil is 5950. Everyone freaks out when they see the 10K. Trade for Walker. I don't know if I have it, but it's the same one. 4 offense, 3 any. It's the same one as all the other offensive marbles. Came up short and had to rebuild both. Oof. Gotta spend 10K. I kind of think about it that way. Like, I think it does give you a little bit of a cushion to get there, right? Like, you get extra Madden cash coming in, so it's worth the handoff to get there. It snuck up on me. Granted, I use a lot of resources for Team of the Year, but I didn't expect to get there without Chase, honestly. And I put in, all of a sudden, when my boosts expired in the last week, I went from, I had him at 10 to save, went all the way up to 13% boosts. Cleared it. Piece of cake. Easter promo is Marvel food, right? Death Clock. I don't know what else is coming for Easter. The Kittle card really is about the only thing that seems super interesting to me that's dropped so far. Like, Irvin was kind of interesting, but then all of a sudden, like, Sun God's out, so like, well, I'm gonna go get that card for free. Or kind of free. And so I don't know if the Irvin card plays. You regret Kittle already? I don't know. But I feel that way. We'll have to see. I've saved my select packs. I've saved getting the select packs till the end. So if something does drop that I really want, I've got 5 selects already. I've got 5 randoms already sitting in. Could build an iconic now. We'll have to see if something else comes. The Kittle, from what I saw, looks great. I mean, the Henry looked all right, but like, I don't know. Henry looked better than that. Higher than that. Is it going to be 0-1 again? What do you mean? What do you mean, Caesar? I'm excited, John. I'm excited. I know Jiggle was grumpy about this one. Jiggles was grumpy about this one. But I like it. Elusive backs are my jam. The way I play. Hunter's offense, that's a great question. Typically punters and punt returners are defense. And kickers and kick returners are offense, typically. It's a great question, though. I think we should put that on the question list. We're not special teams. Let me look. Let's look back at the set. See if it says. Yeah, it doesn't say. Punter's offense, and yeah, but kind of got messed up, didn't it? That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Who is the milestone over? It's the halfback, Highsmith. Why is the one marked out? Because it lists the upcoming promos. Because it was like you could use cards from this promo, and then it was like you could use cards from this promo that hasn't been released yet, or this promo that hasn't been released yet. And I was like, I don't know if this is supposed to be in there or not. So I took it out of an abundance of caution. I wasn't sure. Better safe than sorry. I think it's solid. Checks all the boxes for me. Checks all the boxes for me. Checks all the boxes for me. Because here, let's just take a look-see at it. Punter. 163. Defensive tackle. I still have this guy here. So that can get replaced. Linebacker. Reddick can go. Wide receiver. Goodbye, Mike Evans. And then halfback. I'm still rocking CJ2K. So he can go down here. I still have Skoronik in there. Look at that thing. It's a bit rough. Field pass should drop tomorrow morning. That's correct, Jiggles. Because this one ends in the morning. So I still have to... I don't know if we're going to do it. I still have to go through and finish up doing this one. I still have to finish Chase. Because I don't have to finish Chase, but I'm like halfway to another iconic player. And I've got this guy sitting here. I could end up foiling the kicker. Just because I've got something extra sitting in there. But I'm like halfway to getting one more iconic select here, so we'll do it. Yes, safety, absolutely. It's a great question. Both of those players I think are super helpful. I've already sort of taken my position on safeties and run block, but I mean, look at this. You got Hyde here, you got Derwin there, but look who's getting replaced, right? There's Sandcastle. Look who's getting replaced. 194 is getting replaced with a Marvel that who knows what it's going to be at like level 5 plus. All right, and there's the Palamalu from X Factors. You foiled the guard that way. I foil everything. I ran out of runway with Humphrey, and it wasn't important, and I didn't end up needing him to hit the overall gates. I didn't end up needing him to hit the overall gates. Karlton was last promo, but like, it was team of the year. You hit every position. Like, I don't, unless you were straight overall chasing. I don't know who went after the punter. And so if you don't need a punter, then toss them in for food. But like, a free one along the way, right? Kicker, for that kick returner. This one, I think we can all make an educated guess on what the special teams player will be. And, we've talked about field passes. And I've said this before, so it's not just carrying water. Like, I feel like the field passes, they really have dialed in right now, right? Because we've got a good rotation on what comes out, right? We've got a good rotation on what comes out. We have a special teams that helps you at least sort of chase the overall across the board on those. Normally, you get at least one lineman, defensive lineman next week. But it's sort of one of those off positions that you don't normally chase unless you're chasing everything across the board. And then you have strong defensive player, so safety here with Micah Hyde, Highsmith on the linebacker next one, and then, offensive player. The Eckler was a really good card. A lot of people are still using those. Halfback, and now all of a sudden you get a wide receiver as well. And so you get really a good variety of cards that matches, this sort of matches where you probably have gaps based off of previous field passes. And with the plus and power packs, you get a good way to offload a bunch of old resources. Not only that, you can go through, you can actually use the milestones to chase a bunch of stuff. I finished this one early, I feel like. I finished this one early, it feels like. But I didn't buy my way through on those. Oh, and then by the way, like when it drops, 0 spend, iconic or foil, right at the drop as well. Would have loved to center it. Yeah, me too, Snarky. We're discussing plaques on Discord. Some guy still... I think so. Play Journey early on when the upside jiggles is I'm not saving it for a stream. Ruby, we've been qualifying all month. So we'll do some marbles here. We'll give away... what do we want to do? All right. I know what we want to do. I know what I want to do, and so you know what? That's what we're going to do. Let's give some stuff away. Firstly, we're going to give away a field pass. And we're going to give away qualifications to tonight's field pass tournament. And then we're going to give away a foil. And then we're going to give away a foil. So this first field pass, courtesy of me, because I love you. You're welcome. The winner will need to send me their operating system so we can get it sent over. All right. Y'all ready? Let's hop on over. Alrighty. Community maps. What do we want to do? Favorites.